Women's semi-final featuring New Zealand versus Korea. Korea has last rock advantage in the first end. Skip Kim Eun-jung has a hit to maybe score 4, but jams the New Zealand stone on top of her own, rolls out herself. Korea scores 2 in the first, but they're thinking they could have had more. In the fourth end, New Zealand skip Chelsea Farley only has the pin to draw to. Throws the out turn. Stone is slightly underswept and comes to rest just short of the forefoot. Had great line, but it comes up short. Korea steals 2, and they go up 5-1 after 4.
We're going to get 2. Then we're only 2.
Now in end number 5, Kim Eun-jung tries to remove the Kiwi stone, but jams it. New Zealand lies 1, and so it's an open draw to the 8-foot for Chelsea Farley of New Zealand, a chance to get them back in the game. Farley on her in turn. Comes to rest nicely in the forefoot. And New Zealand's back in it at this point. They score 2. After the fifth end, it was Korea 5 and New Zealand 3. In the seventh end, New Zealand again having to draw the forefoot to save 1. Chelsea Farley with the out turn. Holly Thompson, Emma Sutherland desperately trying to drag it into the forefoot, but it comes up agonizingly short, and Korea steals 1, taking a 7-3 lead after 7.
Good effort there. Good sweep.
New Zealand hanging in, though. In the 8th end, they've got the hammer, and now they have an opportunity to score 2. Farley has to hit and stick, but the stone hangs out, gets a piece of the Korean stone, but New Zealand loses the shooter. They score 1 and close it up to 7-4.
Steal 2. Steal 2.
Then in the 9th, lots of rocks in play. New Zealand gambling to try and steal the end.
There's always going to be like a...
But here's the situation for Kim Eun-jung. Nose hit, and Korea scores a big counter of 5, and that is the ball game. Korea goes on to the gold medal final, winning this semi-final over New Zealand by a final score of 12-4.
That was a solid win for Korea, but what did you think of New Zealand's performance?
오늘도 뭐 확실한 승리였는데 뉴질랜드의 경기를 어떻게 평가해 주실 수 있겠어요?
오늘 전체적으로 샷들이 많이 좋았던 것 같고 전체적으로 뉴질랜드의 컨디션이 좋았던 것 같고 그리고 앞쪽에서 프리즈나 이런 프리즈 같은 샷들이 좋아서 저희가 좀 많이 헤맸던 그런 게임이었습니다.
In general, the shots were good and the New Zealand performance was quite good. In the beginning of the game, they had a good free shot, so we had a little difficulty in the beginning.
Now you play, you get to the final, you play the winner of China-Japan. Will you be hoping that China wins to secure your spot at the World Championship, or do you want a revenge game against Japan?
이제 저 결승에 진출하시면은 중국 대 일본전 승자와 대결을 하시게 되는데 중국이 올라와서 그 세계 선수권 자리를 확보하는 걸 원하시는지 아니면은 리벤지 매치를 원하시는지.
네, 좋기는 중국이 올라오는 게 바라고 있긴 한데 뭐 일본이 올라온다고 해서 저희가 게임을 결승전을 안 해도 되는 건 아니기 때문에 뭐. 그냥 티켓보다 일본이 올라온다면 티켓보다는 그냥 게임 한 번 더 한다 생각하고 집중해서 할 생각입니다.
To be honest, we are hoping for China to come over so that we can get a ticket to the World Championships. But it doesn't mean that we are not playing any games. So if Japan wins and if we have to compete with Japan, then we're thinking that we're going to have another game.
Now you have the whole day to think about the final game. How do your team prepare for tomorrow morning?
네, 결승에 준비할 수 있는 기간 이제 하루 있으신데 어떤 식으로 준비를 하실 건지.
일단은 자기 샷에 집중할 수 있는 컨디션을 최대로 높이는 게 중요한 것 같고 그리고 이때까지 저희가 게임하면서 자신에게 조금씩 부족했던 점들 다시 생각해 보면서 좀 자신감을 높이는 그 시간을 가지는 게 좋을 것 같습니다.
We want to keep up our condition so that we can focus on our own shots, and we will think over what we have missed, like our mistakes, so that way we can keep our confidence for the final games.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.